Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with a WBZ News update. Top stories this Wednesday. An arrest has been made in connection with two sexual assaults on the Boston University campus. Campus police say they received complaints from two students Tuesday about someone touching them inappropriately. The first incident happened along Comm Ave while the victim was walking, and the second happened while a student was riding a bus on Comm Ave. Both incidents remain under investigation. Boston police have arrested the man seen here in connection with the vandalism of a statue of Jesus outside of a cathedral. This happened outside the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in the South End. A spokesperson for the Archdiocese says they're working to assess the damage to the crucifix. The suspect's identity has not yet been released, but he's expected to appear in court. Investigators are continuing their search in Gardner this afternoon for the man suspected of murdering his wife. Aaron Pennington is wanted in connection with the death of his wife Sunday morning. Teams are searching a 175-acre area near a Boy Scout camp. Police believe Pennington is armed and dangerous. They are urging the public to call police if you see him. Let's get a check of the forecast now with next weather meteorologist Jason Mikell.
Paula, off the runway we go for our Wednesday forecast. Lots of sunshine, high clouds moving back in. Also breezy southwest winds moving into the region as well. Widespread 60s from the Cape all the way back over towards the Merrimack Valley, 495 and westbound on the Mass Pike. As far as forecast high temperatures today, will likely be a little bit cooler. You can see along the Cape and the islands, likely in the mid to upper 60s. I think because we'll have a little bit more humidity and maybe a few more clouds are going to kind of keep the warmth on the surface a little bit more elevated to the upper elevations, mainly north and also west inland areas, courtesy of that continental effect. As far as overnight low temperatures tonight, we're going to remain mainly mild across the region, mid to low 50s and perhaps even a couple 40s far north into New Hampshire as well as Vermont. Over the next few days, though, we remain a bit more on the mild side, going from the low 70s today to the mid to upper 70s by the end of the week, heading in towards the weekend. When we look at the totality of our surface forecast, we're talking about an area of high pressure performing great for us, but an area of low pressure dragging an even stronger cold front into the region. This will not make it into our area, though. This is going to remain outside of our viewing area, and we're going to take all of that moisture right along that ridge and move it up to the north. You can already see the south winds really moving into portions of Nova Scotia, so they're remaining a bit more on the milder side as well. When we look at the lower 48 now, we're also going to see a few key things at play. Trough out towards the west, ridge back over towards the east, southerly moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, coupled with a couple systems in the tropics, one in the Atlantic and one that has made landfall within the past 24 hours in southern Mexico. So let's not put everything in motion for you can see right now. You can see where that trough is extending south across the upper Rockies as well as the northern plains from Montana down to Wyoming, moving over towards Idaho as well as the Dakotas. Appreciable snowfall is happening here as well as some mixed precipitation. That activity stays lodged up to the north and west. However, the rain shield extends all the way over towards the Atlantic, moving from the upper Midwest all the way through southern Canada, Ontario picking up on those rain showers, and it just continues from Thursday into Friday, Friday into Saturday, and then there's the cold front really starts to knock on our back door once we get into Saturday evening. So we'll likely have increasing cloud cover for us on Sunday. For the trick-or-treat forecast, this is a really good one here. We're likely going to be clearing things out once we get to Halloween. I think just in time for the trick-or-treaters, it would likely feel like 40s out there if they're going to be doing sort of the trick-or-treating on Halloween. And you may be wondering, okay, has it been warm in the past, cold in the past? Well, you need to go back and look at some of the old records. Back in 1904, it got down to 27 degrees. So that was the coldest Halloween on record for Boston, 81 degrees back in 1946. So again, that is a really, really warm year. We remain warm through the end of the week, heading into the weekend. There is a frontal boundary arriving for us on Sunday. A few clouds developing and leading to some isolated showers for us on Sunday as well as Monday. And a reinforcing front moves on in for us on Tuesday. High temperatures struggling to get out of the low 50s, Paula.
All right, Jason, thanks. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.